Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful.
A couple of years, things may change when all the kids grow up and start wearing ties and going to the polls.
You ever have that feeling where you're not sure if you're awake or still dreaming?
Any member of the police department who has allowed himself to get out of condition will either get back into condition or be weeded out.
All right, good afternoon, Sunday afternoon. It's a nice day here, looking at some sunshine. I'll tell you what, it's been a little difficult to focus on Lawrence when I'm seeing some of the crazy things happening across this country. There's a situation with Lane Myers. There's a fella in the Marion, Indiana area, I believe it is, that Kyle Pyatt, that his crazy sister, I think you guys saw that video. They've got him locked up right now. We're trying to figure out more information on that. There'll be more coming on that. Some of you may not have seen this because this involves a sensitive subject that YouTube gets really weird about. And I actually got an email from YouTube, making sure I was all right, if you get what I'm saying here. But this was that welfare check that I posted. And a welfare check. I mean, you're trying to check on somebody. You're trying to make sure they're okay. So I would think that your first course of action there would be to try to talk to them, But this is the Williamson County Sheriff's Office. Had some small contact with some people there. It's bad. If you take a look at their Facebook page, and they're getting lit up, and it's because of this incident right here. They actually posted it out on their page. This girl right here, and I think this is a family member, or at least I got that impression. But her dad, they haven't been able to get a hold of him, so they're a little concerned. And things are unusual. No big deal. Sometimes people have different plans. But yeah, what they did, and I can't show the PD's video because kudos on them a little bit for putting this out. I'm actually a little shocked that they did because it's really not a good look. But they also have a real habit of putting out the video or the pictures of everybody that they've dealt with. And, I'm sure some of those people probably deserve to have their picture out. I'm not going to highlight the two in the picture. You'll get a good enough look at them. Let's take a look at this a little bit. This is going to be a kind of a slightly edited version of this. I had to cut out some of the sound just to comply with some guidelines. But
hey guys, I'm not going to
waste
a lot of time here. This one is from the Williamson County Sheriff's Office. Details on the page there, also in the description.
Okay.
I'm going to show you what they said about what happens, and I'm going to let you see what happens. I couldn't believe it. You guys are going to have to go out and kind of look around and maybe throw some voices this way. This whole department needs an adjustment.
It's true.
Hey, come back here with me, please. Do you know if he has any weapons in there? Just come over here. Let them. Yeah.
No, this is just his tool shop.
Okay. He doesn't have any. If you would come over here with me, please. He doesn't have any firearms that you know of, or any knives or anything.
Hey, you can see that she doesn't.
Hey, if you would just come over here, let them do their thing.
She's trusting the police to do the right thing here.
46 on 2421 now.
46
How long you been trying to call him?
My mom for the past 2 hours, and we just thought he would meet with somebody, but we've called all of his workers. Okay. He has 3 houses open right here. None of them are working. Okay. None of his workers have seen him, heard from him, and
is his vehicle here? Does he
drive?
Right up here? Okay.
Yes. No, I searched through all of his keys. None of them will work. And
He's got it.
He's not with anybody. The only person that he would be with that he ever leaves his truck here for is Cody, and that's his nephew. And he's not with Cody. Cody's not.
You talked to Cody?
Yes, I've talked to everybody.
Okay.
There's nobody else. Nobody.
Did he make any statements?
Yes.
Or anything like that?
Yes.
What'd he say?
He told my mom he was himself, and this is their disagreement earlier this morning. But then he left for work, and my mom thought that he just went to work. But I drove through all the houses that are open, his rental homes that they've been working on for like 2 weeks now. None of his workers have heard from him. Nothing.
Does anybody have a key?
No. But I'm.
Let's run around the building.
Does he only drive that truck out
Yes.
there? Okay.
There's no other vehicle.
He doesn't have any work vehicles that he would be driving?
No, they're at home. There's a work truck, but that's at home with my mom.
Okay.
And my mom's vehicle is there because mine's in the shop. So there's only 3 vehicles. I have one, he has one, which is here, and the other one's at home with my mom.
Okay. So when's the last time anybody heard from him?
You're
This
right,
morning.
Gary.
This morning.
They will never call him again. Not this department, that's for sure.
Like early this morning or just?
Yeah, like 9, 10.
And Martha, yeah,
Okay.
she is
If you
distraught.
guys can't do it, then I'll just, you guys stay over here. I'll just hurry up that way and I'll dust the window.
We're here.
We're gonna, yeah.
We will take care of it.
It looks like they're doing the right things, right?
I feel like
It
we're
looks like
wasting
they're
time.
approaching it correctly.
I understand that. But
Hi, Brandon. Appreciate you being around.
Can I go try?
In fact,
I've already tried. I've been here.
He's not going to be back
No,
there. He's going to go inside.
He doesn't.
How old is he?
55.
Does he have any medical issues?
No. He wouldn't be anywhere over here. He's not touched any of this property in years. He's never even here, barely, just to get stuff for rentals.
So, why do you think he would be in this building if he doesn't ever come here?
Because his truck's parked
Because his
outside.
truck's parked out here. He comes here to get tools and like material for the
Okay.
rentals, but he doesn't stay here. You know,
Yeah.
it's just getting the stuff and leaving.
Yeah. That
are your
makes
mom
sense.
and dad still together?
Yeah.
Still married?
Yeah, they're still there. They live together. They're still together.
John, I appreciate you sharing that
They
out
got into a
there.
fight this morning, and he
So
left.
Does she own this with him?
His phone's going straight
Yes.
to voicemail
So
now.
it'd be
Yes,
marital
it's been on.
property.
Yes.
What's your mom's
When I went earlier, it
Randall.
rang.
What's her number?
So yeah, nothing wrong really so far.
Yeah.
Is that her
Everybody's
on the phone
cool,
right
right?
there? Can I talk to her?
Nothing. They won't. We haven't got in there yet.
Can I talk to her real quick?
Let him talk to her, please.
And she's actually
Hello.
willing to break a window to get in. So
Hey,
in a welfare check
do
situation,
you
I don't have a
own,
problem
what's your dad's
with them
name?
busting in their door.
Do you own this property here just north of Red Zone Bar with Robert? Okay.
When
Are
somebody
you,
can kick in
we
the door,
can't
they'll
get
be able to
inside.
get in.
The door's locked. With your permission, I want to make sure. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that was okay with you. So, all right, here, I'm going to give you back to your daughter. All right.
So now he's got permission.
She
to go
said she
ahead and
owns
go
this
in.
with him and
Go
she
over
wants
to
us to
the
watch.
So we're legit so far.
Hey, they're going to go inside there and check it out. If you would just come back around here with me while they do that.
And let this be your lesson. Don't ever come back around there with them.
Just
while
come
they
back
do
up here
like
with
that. Get your damn camera out. No.
Okay,
I know the whole
we
layout
don't,
here.
like I said,
Why here?
if for some
I'll
reason
stay
he
right
does have a
there,
weapon,
but
just
I already know. I know every inch of this fucking place. I know where you're at. So
I get it.
can we just
I
hurry
get-
up and go in there?
Yeah,
or
that's
I'm
what
gonna
we're
go
gonna-
back to the window and do it myself.
We're going to do it. If
They're
you
not
would
gonna
just
do
walk,
it
we
until
have
we
to
walk
get you over
away.
here.
Walk over here. They're going to open the door. He's not going to be in there and everything's going to be fine.
Can't hear me at all.
No, I don't know yet.
Nah, hold on a second. Guys, I got a text from in here that says you guys can't hear me. Is that right? Can't hear me over the body cam. Okay, well, I'll quit trying to talk over the body cam. I'll just let you guys listen to it. We'll pause it here in just a little bit and we'll go into it.
Who are you?
Stay down here.
10-4. Other county units.
Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here.
This is
Stay
the
here.
best bet
Stay
is for
here.
us to go
Stay
home.
here. Stay back here.
No, I'm not.
Stay,
Listen,
you are staying
he
back
needs,
here.
He needs
Stay
to talk
back
to
here.
us.
Oh,
To
stay back
Listen.
here. Stay back
Listen.
here. Stay
I'm
back.
telling you guys.
All right, did you hear her? He needs to talk to us. She knows what needs to happen here. They just need to talk. And this is the problem most times is they don't talk enough. They go straight to force. Watch it.
Stay back. Stay
Tell
back.
them to let me talk
Stay
to
back.
you. Dad.
Stay back.
Dad.
Stay back.
Listen.
Stay back. Stay back. Stay back.
Just stop and listen to this.
Stay back.
Detain him.
Get the fuck back. Get back. Get back.
I'm recording this.
Get
This is
back.
no. Don't
Get
touch
back.
my fucking
Get
hand.
back.
What are you guys doing?
What the fuck are you guys here for?
Why? He's not even done anything.
What the fuck are you here for, bro?
Dude was sleeping. I'll just break it to you right now. Dude was sleeping. So imagine yourself, you just woke up. You just got woke up by your door getting kicked in, no less. I know that happened to me one time when I was young, and the guy ended up outside the door, splayed out with a broken face because it freaked me out. And, you know, he's trying to figure out what the hell's going on, and they're just doing nothing but force.
You're going to get tased.
Do I look like I'm trying to commit? Like you're trying to
Just drop it. Yo.
We're trying to make sure you're alive and you don't attack him.
Get on the ground.
Tell me what to do. I've done nothing wrong.
Get
Dad,
down.
please
Turn
stop.
around. Put your hands behind your back.
Stop.
What the fuck are they even here for?
We're trying to make
Get
sure.
back. Get back.
Get on the ground.
Now, notice she's there right in front of him talking to her, right? Talking to him. And he's not swinging at her. He's not trying to attack her or hold her hostage or anything. But there's our savior right there. He's going to come in, shove her out of the way, assault her, basically, batter her, and then turn around and get ready to tase him again. I mean, what the hell is wrong in this country, people?
Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground.
I have a fucking
Roll him. On your stomach now. Now.
I'm not even touching anybody.
my torn tendon into my shoulder.
Get your hands off of my What the fuck? Logan, what the heck? I'm not doing anything.
What the hell? I don't know what's going on. I was in there sleeping.
Kill himself.
Who is fucking killing himself?
Okay. You guys have basically seen enough of this. So, I mean, that's the footage. You can go watch the rest of it on the channel if you want. What I want to do here is let's go ahead and bring up this damn Facebook page. Actually, I'm going to bring over the actual Facebook page. Let's do this instead. If I didn't freeze here. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Did I just freeze? All right, here we're back. A little bit of internet glitch there, but let's bring up the actual Facebook page. This is the Williamson County Sheriff's Office Facebook page, and this is out in Marion, Illinois. Sorry, I said Indiana before. There's your contact information. You got the sheriff's email there. I can tell you I've tried to call over there yesterday, and they're not answering the phones. There you get a voicemail and different things like that. If you can get through, go ahead. They've got the video here posted, but their comments, their description of what happened here is just insanity, guys. Leroy Truth there. Armed subject fights deputies, resulting in obstructing and resisting. Now, what was he obstructing and resisting? He was obstructing and resisting, if you want to call it that, breaking and entering an assault. I mean, because as far as he knew, that's what was going on. Whew. You know, I let you guys read here. I mean, Kourtney is the one that put this video out, and she advised that her father was Robert, and he was last known to be inside the shop. The deputy spoke to him. They put a nice spin on this. You know, why were they detaining Robert? They said they're in the struggle to detain Robert. And that he's known to deputies to have a violent criminal history, but this isn't why you're there. You're not there because he has any kind of a criminal history. You're there because his family has called you for a welfare check. So let this be a lesson to you all out there. I'm going to tell anybody that knows me, don't call them for a welfare check, because according to them, I have a criminal history. I might get killed. I mean, why would we want a welfare check if we're at risk of stuff like this? So which is worse, death or death? The impossible decisions that the citizens are being made to make here. This is what it really comes down to. And the charges that they got, Robert got resisting a peace officer with injuries, resisting and obstructing with Kourtney, both of them with injuries. I mean, so these cops get injured, beating these two up and assaulting them, and they get charged. And if you have any information concerning anything concerning this or any other investigation, I think you should call the Williamson County Sheriff's Office right there. That's their telephone number. And you might want to submit a tip about some behavior that you've seen. I mean, really, this is insanity. When I saw this, I mean, I rarely ever just go out and grab a video and instantly spin it around and put it out. And that's why it got a little blocked by YouTube, the earlier version that I put out. It was so heinous. I just literally spun it and put it out. It was on Facebook. I didn't see it on YouTube anywhere yet. Boom, there it goes. Because this needed to get out and people needed to see it. I didn't care, wow. But Facebook has picked it up. And the other fortunate thing is that there's a news channel out there that has picked it up. And people have reached out to Kourtney. And I've reached out to Kourtney, offered her the opportunity to come talk or whatever she wanted to do. She is, obviously keeping her privacy. No need to have her jumping in and everything. But these officers, we need to identify them, So is there anybody here in the chat right now that is from this area that can help us understand who these officers are? I'm getting the indication that this guy, the bigger guy on to the left here, might be the chief. And then this guy here shows up and he's involved in all the violence. It looked like this guy here, the guy on the right, showed up and was involved in the violence. The guy on the left might be the chief, but it didn't look like he was up there in it. I didn't see him involved in that directly. These guys, man, and man, I keep freezing up. I don't know what it is. Let me close a window here. I'm not sure why I'm freezing up a little bit, guys. I apologize for that. Who's this guy? Is this the one they referred to as Dietrich? I couldn't get a good look on the patches on their shirts. Anybody seeing anybody in chat? I'm not missing anybody there that's from the area that can help us identify these guys. Okay. And then this fellow over here is the one with the little goatee looking thing. That's this one right here on the right. And then the guy in the middle in this picture is the one that was assaulting her, that you can see her you can see him on her camera quite a bit. So that names, that's what needs to happen. These guys need to be named. Bob, appreciate you, bud. And there needs to be some complaints put out. You don't have a welfare check turn into this kind of crap unless you've got some issues. And they put a good spin on it, and they put this out publicly, and they start slandering people because literally they're using somebody's criminal history that maybe they're well beyond. They didn't even tell us how long ago those crimes were. I mean, he said he was 50 some odd years old. What if those crimes were when he was 18? How freaking relevant are they now? But they're relevant because they need to tell their story, and they need to put their spin on this to make this. These were bad people that we had to assault and get into custody as soon as possible, no matter whether it was a welfare check. Our welfare is the most important thing. This is egregious, man.
No, what the fuck is you talking about?
You're good.
And then the way they
Sitting here standing.
In my door
I'm doing
while I was
nothing
sleeping. Wouldn't tell me why you were here. And Logan, why didn't you tell me why they're here, bro?
I don't even know.
I was sleeping. I just fucking heard my door get kicked in, and nobody wants to tell me why the fuck I'm here.
Dad, because
but
we
get
were
down.
scared.
Okay,
it
well,
seems
look what
like he's
the fuck
okay
you
with
did.
one of these guys. you know, he's talking nice to him. It seems like he knows the guy and is asking, why didn't you just tell me why you were here? And that's a very reasonable question. I've actually had that happen. Why don't you just tell me what's going on? Why are you grabbing me?
I know you're.
Okay, I don't care.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
You did. I told you to step back. You did.
When you go back, this guy that's the deputy that's on the left there, that's looking over Robert right now.
Motherfuckers better have a legal reason. I'll tell you that, because I'm gonna have Johnny.
When this was going on, you could see him watching the others, trying to figure out what to do. It was like he wasn't quite sure what he was supposed to be doing sometimes. He was watching the other officers instead of watching the suspects' movements.
Not at this time. They've not advised students secure. Continue to happen, please.
Yep.
Both in the area staging currently.
County 54.
And then why is it that everybody we run into that has a heinous arrest like this lately is being named Robert? Robert Walker, are you in the damn chat? You friggin' criminal, you from Elk County. You know, he gets beat up by police in Elk County. This guy's getting beat up by police in Marion, Illinois. And all he was doing was sleeping, and everybody got worried, asked for a welfare check. I don't know, man. Who do you call for a welfare check if you can't rely on the police or the sheriff department to go in there and do it without assaulting somebody, hurting them? I mean, this guy had surgeries. He talked about tendons and stuff that were injured. What if they injured that worse? For nothing. For nothing. Just because they were concerned about him and nobody could reach him. And it was early in the morning. No, this was 1816 is what it says there. I guess this was later in the afternoon. So that's fair. Fair enough. But if this bothers you, you know, as much as it does us, there's your telephone number. I mean, it's on their Facebook page. You know, yeah, they actually listed in their wants and warrants thing for him. But guys, this kind of stuff, and the video is actually linked in there in the description on this. You can go over there and take a look at it without me talking and everything. But yeah, lowered to the ground. Yeah. Doc, the only people that talk like that are the ones that are actually doing the assaulting. We just lowered him to the ground. That's all we did. You're lucky Armbruster didn't lower you to the ground, man. In the courthouse, he looked like he was a little ramped up. And Doc in the channel, I know he's already announced a little bit of it, but yeah, qualified immunity is going away around here. You know, when you knowingly act like these guys did in this video, when you knowingly act in a way that is against your training, it's against the law, it's against your expectations, you can lose qualified immunity, guys. That's about all I got. The unedited video is linked in the description. I appreciate y'all tuning in. And watch for any kind of a update or anything from that area. I would go look up that area. If you're interested in following the story, go look it up there. I'm not going to stay close on it and try to give you all everyday updates. That's not what I do. I wanted to make sure that everybody was seeing this and make sure that some of the bigger channels that pay attention to some of us smaller guys also got to look at this, because sometimes we see things that they miss. But this definitely needed to get out, and it needed to get out more than a restricted video like the one that I uploaded last night. So I apologize for that. And you guys take care and keep up the fight, man. Fight for your rights. It's the only way you do it. If you don't stand up, somebody's going to take it away.